everyone. Welcome to Grimdark Dumb. My name is Mark and this is Russ.
Hello.
This is another exciting episode.
Well, you're kind of implying that the last episode was also exciting.
It was exciting. I was so excited.
Feel these nipples.
If you've not listened to the previous one to this, it's Grimdark and Dumb Death Watch. Now, Russ is grimacing at me telling you this because he likes to release these in his order.
I was going to say, you've dictated the order.
Now, fortunately for us, that is alphabetical. So he's probably going to be okay with it.
I would have done it that way. Yeah, you're right.
There we go. Right. This, again, we're doing the Tomb World box. Mm-hmm. And again, if you didn't listen to the last one yet, I'm going to complain. I haven't seen this box.
Yeah.
I haven't seen these models. I haven't seen.
It feels like you're complaining to me about this.
And I hope you're listening. He brought a bag, people. I can see a bag. I thought there'd be models in the bag. There's no models in
There's no models in the bag. I had to disappoint.
So this is from Tomb World, and this episode is about the Canoptek Circle Kill Team, who are Necrons.
Necrons indeed.
Well, that's just fun.
Yeah. I mean, we're living in a time, Mark, where there's two concurrent Necron teams.
Well, for now, until November.
I know, but I'm loving the times. I feel this should be the norm. We should have more multiple concurrent teams from the same race. Like we've got commandos and wreckers.
Yep.
I love it. I know commandos are going to go.
But you can still play them.
But I'm just kind of like, I'm glad that we've got a couple of double ups. I love this. But yeah, so the Canoptek...
Multiple Space Marine teams.
I mean, that's the thing. We always were going to have that though, weren't we?
You know, multiple Chaos teams. You've got the Blooded, you've got the...
Yeah.
And then we've got the Thelgor Ravagers, which are essentially the Goremongers.
Yeah, basically.
But this team is a Necron team. And before this box arrived, and we was just chatting generally as I was beating you at Kill Team, I said I wanted to have a go at this team.
You did. This surprised me because this like, as a smooth-brained individual... Which
I am.
I figured you wouldn't want a Necron team. But to be fair, we hadn't looked at the rules at that point.
No.
So...
Well, I'm gonna shoot straight. I wanted my guys to come back alive.
So I'm going to shoot straight. There's not traditional reanimation in this team.
Looks like I'm buying a heretic.
I was going to say, so there is. So we'll get into the team then so we can get into what this is. So, I mean, straight off the bat.
How many operatives?
Well, it's 5 operatives, but there's technically more.
Okay.
So this is a weird thing.
Well, I've had commandos.
Yeah, so there's technically 8 operatives, but for all intents and purposes, you're a 5 operative team.
Okay.
So we're going to get into why that is. But the archetypes that you have for this team is recon and security.
So currently, recon is good.
Yes.
Security is awesome.
Oh, no, I love security. Is great.
Yeah?
I love a bit of security, mate. So this team currently, in the current TAC Ops, has 2 of the strongest TAC Ops.
Oh, it's infiltration.
Yeah, you're thinking infiltration.
Because contain's wonderful.
Yeah. So currently, based on the current TAC Ops, and when this releases, it will release with some of the strongest TAC Ops. And then when
the new
TAC Ops, it'll revalue, I think, the entire game.
Very soon.
Yeah.
It should have been now, but
it's been pushed back. So we can chat about it and then release it as a separate video.
Yeah.
So we'll do the TAC Ops before they release.
That'll probably be a fast video.
Yeah, I was going to say, well,
maybe not.
Depends on how verbose we are. But this team is a little bit more.
Google that one.
However, how supercilious we decide to be. So this, just throwing the big words out.
Just making words up now.
That's a legitimate word, and it was contextually accurate. So this team is a more traditional...
Did it have a leader?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay.
They're a more traditional team.
I didn't know if that was a direction they were going in. It's like, we just don't do leaders anymore.
So basically, there's you're basically locked into a couple of choices.
Okay.
So you have to take the Geomancer.
Yep.
You have to take 2 Canoptek Circle Tomb Crawlers.
Yep.
You have to take an Accelerator, a Reanimator, and basically you get 3 Warriors.
So there's no team selection?
There's no team selection.
Okay, well, I'm looking at these pictures.
Yeah.
And they are ace.
Yes, very cool operatives.
The Geomancer looks like some sort of scorpion who's climbing up what appears to be a shield with a really good-looking... it's like from Stargate SG-1.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Tomb Crawlers are what I thought the Battleclade were going to look like, with 4 legs that they walk on and a massive gun on the back, which is brilliant.
Yeah, it's very cool.
The Accelerator looks like a dog. Reanimator looks like a prawn.
Yeah.
And the Warriors look like prawns.
Yeah. I mean, it's what you expect. If you look at Hyrotech, they've got very similar operatives, and it's pretty much how you expect them to be and look. But obviously you've got the Tomb Crawlers, and the Warriors are kind of obviously not your traditional Necron Warriors. They're more of kind of construct guardiers.
I really like them,
which
Tomb
makes
Crawlers.
sense. Yeah, the Tomb Crawlers are great.
They look great. I mean, just put them either side of my monitor, just facing at me.
Just to look on you.
Do some work, Mark.
Do some work. Well, before we get into what the operatives actually are, there's only one faction rule, but let's get into the faction rule.
Okay.
So, the faction rule...
There's only one, this one.
It's quite wordy, though. And it's wordy, and there's a diagram.
There's a diagram!
Yeah. So, obelisk node matrix. So, obelisk nodes are concentrations of Necron technology, basically
I want to
hubs of energy.
I kind of feel like you should do this in the voice.
Obelisk node matrix. Obelisk nodes are concentrations of Necron technology, hubs of energy and data streams, whether raised up from their sites of ancient burial, formed from reconstructed local matter, or phased into place.
You know what, this is starting to hit. It's quite wordy.
It's very impressive.
These angular nodes can... You know what, this is all fluff. I'm going to skip this.
No, I want to hear these angular nodes can empower a cryptech and their servants impelled into positions where they can connect in a matrix of power. They aid the cryptech's ambitions whilst hampering their foes. So it's like a...
Yeah, it's a buff
hive kind of...
A buff me, nerf you kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But it is... it's very similar to Raveners. So as a strategic gambit in the first turning point, you place...
So this is free.
Yeah. So the first turning point, so everything's set up, you then place 3 obelisk node markers wholly within your territory.
This is before we pay money for strategic ploys, is it?
Mm-hmm, this is a freebie. So as a strategic gambit in each turning point after the first, you can move your node markers up to 3 inches each.
That doesn't seem very far.
You can move... No, it's not. But you can move them around. Your obelisk node markers control other markers within 1 inch of them that have no enemy operative contests. Hang on a sec, I'll read that again because it was weird. Your obelisk node markers control other markers within 1 inch of them that no enemy operative contests. So you treat your obelisk node markers as friendly operatives for this purpose. So really interesting play there already.
Yeah.
If more,
you can shut these down.
Yeah. If more than one player would use their obelisk node markers to control the same marker, no obelisk node controls it, basically. So if you're up against the same team, you can't both use a node to control an operative. Basically, it cancels each other out. Whenever one of your obelisk node markers is within 6 inches horizontally, and it's good to know the vertical distance is just ignored for this.
That's good to know.
Of another obelisk node marker, those markers and the area between them create an obelisk node matrix above and below. So in other words, their height in the kill zone is irrelevant. So it's basically a big wall of energy. If all 3 of your obelisk node markers fulfill this, i.e. are within 6 inches, it creates a larger combined obelisk node matrix. You're gonna say, that means not a lot. And you know what? It's got a diagram to explain it. And there's basically stuff that means...
It's a geo network.
Yeah, basically a geo network. So here's the thing, you're saying, what the hell does that all do? Well, here it is. Whenever a friendly Canoptek Circle operative is within your obelisk node matrix, i.e. the zones in between your markers, weapons on his data card have the accurate 2 weapon rule. So not accurate 1, accurate 2, which is insane.
I hope they haven't got rending.
Haven't got what?
Rending.
No, yeah, I was going to say maybe. But this is the big one. Add 1 to the APL stat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's, accurate 2 is pretty nuts, but...
Yeah, but accurate 2, if you've got decent rules on your gun, is not something you really want to use.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it's not as... But, well, we'll go into the rules then.
Because the amount of times I've been shooting down, I could have used accurate, and I haven't, because I thought, no, I kind of want to roll.
Yeah. These things are hitting on 4s, though.
Oh.
Yeah. So you might want to use 2 guaranteed hits is pretty solid hit on 4s.
Pretty solid.
But plus 1 of the APL stats is great. There is a diagram that shows this. Basically, it's it's like the Ravener's tokens. You measure the space in between it, and if you're on that, basically, you don't have to be wholly within. You just have to be within it. If you're within the kind of the area, you get the benefit of the +1 APL and the accurate 2. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this diagram and it's showing 2. There's 3. It's showing, and one's outside of the 6 inch, so that hasn't completed a node. The second one shows 3, where the 2 are linking with the middle one, but not each other. So that's not making a triangle.
No, but you still get the benefit if you're within
the lines.
Yeah, within the lines.
Where in the next one, if the whole triangle links up, it all gets it, or is it just the lines in between?
It feels like it's just the lines, but normally
the Raveners don't get that though.
Yeah, you wouldn't get the line in between the furthest, whereas this you would only get 2 lines, whereas this way you get 3 lines.
So this is just Ravener buffs.
Yeah, basically Ravener. So basically you can get, if you've got 2 that line up, anyone in between those 2 tokens, which is 6 inches, bear in mind, gets the buff.
And I'm guessing it's going to be an inch wide, same as Ravener token.
I'm not 100% sure, actually. I don't have them with me. I should have done that.
I mean, a gentleman said that.
I think it's actually at the back of the thingy.
Maybe you should have brought the stuff.
But that is their rule. That is their faction equipment rule, which is
pretty cool.
Not the faction equipment, their faction rule, which is it's kind of a funky little way, but already you can see that there is a smooth brain team and a not so smooth brain team. Like you're already thinking, if that is already thinking like too much work for you.
Why did I want to pick the non-smooth
like you can't see, but Mark's currently got a nosebleed.
I do.
And that's fair. That is fair.
I don't think that's that complex.
I mean, it's just but just comparatively.
It's just making little lines, and if you stood inside the lines, you get buffs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
And you can link them. The only thing I don't like is they only move 3 inches.
Yeah, so that it's going to be...
So unless you're going to tell me some other stuff further down the line where we can move these up the board, it's going to be...
Well,
you're not getting that much buff.
Let's move into your strategic ploys and see if we've got anything that's going to help us out.
So, starting with...
cryptogravitic
See,
repulsion.
Because you can't say it, we're going to start with transdynamic amplification.
Okay. We're breaking the alphabet guys thingies. Go for it then. Transdynamic amplification.
Whenever a friendly Canoptek Circle operative is shooting, if your obelisk node matrix is intervening or the target is within your obelisk node matrix, that friendly operative's weapons have the ceaseless weapon rule.
Lovely.
So your node works for them as, like you said, it's a buff and a nerf.
Well, the thing is, it's because it's infinitely high. If you're shooting out of a node, you get this. So if it's intervening, if you're shooting through your line, you get get the ceaseless. Or if you're within it, if the target's within it, or you're shooting out of it.
That's cool.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's a cool. I like the idea that it creates this kind of like power, like this green energy vortex. So when your shot go through as like a Necron, it gets enhanced,
which is something only the Necrons could do.
Yeah, exactly. Like weird energy. So that's a fun one. I like that.
That's fun.
That's real fun. And plus, you're going to use it a lot because you're a shooty team. What's next for you then? Seeing as I failed.
Well, we're going backwards.
Let's go back. We'll
take the Soul Train.
The Soul Drain. So Soul Drain, I'll read this one. So this is a long one. So Soul Train.
Come on,
it's actually cool. So it's actually Soul Drain. Whenever an enemy operative is within your obelisk node matrix, or whenever it's fighting or retaliating against a friendly Canoptek Circle operative that's within your obelisk node matrix, subtract 1 from both damage stats of that enemy operative's melee weapons to a minimum of 2 until the end of that activation counteraction. Note this means if the enemy operative moves through your obelisk node matrix, apply this change at the end of that move until the end of the activation counteraction.
Oh.
So it's a lovely little drain, as it says. It's a little damage reduction, keeping you alive a bit longer.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard, but that's solid.
Yeah, you're playing around these. This is the meat and potatoes of the team. We want to be using these.
This is why it feels like less of a smooth brain team, because you've really got to...
And they've got security as well, Russ. I mean, we don't know what the new security is going to be, but...
as it currently stands, this
is a pretty good team.
Yeah. So have we got hyper shielding or cryptogravitic repulsion next?
Crypto.
You can read this one.
Cryptogravitic repulsion. Sounds like something I do to females in a nightclub. It's like we're just trying to talk and I'm being cryptic and
you're talking about
she's repulsed.
Crypto and
yeah, I'm talking about crypto.
She's just like you disgust me.
It actually disregard what I just said. It's like when you're talking to girls about your Bitcoin, they don't like it.
Yeah, and they're just like,
so don't do that, gents.
They are you disgust me and they disappear.
Yeah, repulsion.
Yeah,
but if we're talking about it with this team, once per action, the first time an enemy operative would move within your obelisk node matrix, the distance is treated as an additional 1 inch, slows them down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this means if that enemy operative doesn't have sufficient move distance, e.g. it's at the end of its move, that operative cannot move within your obelisk node. So you don't even have to go in it.
No.
For it to nerf, yeah.
This is a great one because it doesn't reduce movement, which means a team that it adds to the distance, so it reduces everyone's movement because it's adding. So it doesn't matter.
It's a dash,
exactly,
a charge, reposition.
Yeah,
you're always getting penalised.
You're getting a reduction,
and I love the fact it actually says
if that means you can't finish within, you can't get in.
You can't do it.
So even if technically you wouldn't enter it, it gets reduced.
If your name's not down,
you're not coming in, love. You know what? We're going to refer to the obelisk node matrix from now on as O&M. O&M, because it's going to come up a hell of a lot. So the last one we've got hyper shielding. Whenever an operative is shooting, a friendly Canoptek Circle operative in your O&M is intervening, or that friendly operative is within your O&M, you can re-roll any of your defense dice results of 1. So
and
ceaseless.
As we know, I like to call defense dice
defice.
And
you basically got ceaseless defice.
That's nice.
I mean, these are so far all of these involve your O&M, your obelisk node matrix.
And we're being defensive.
Yes. You're stopping people getting to you, you're being defensive, but you are getting ceaseless shooting as well. So it's a little bit of both, but it is quite damage reduction, defense, repel.
Recon, security.
Yeah, it works well.
This might be a team for me.
This could be a team with you.
So we get my smooth brain round the O&M.
Let's have a look at the firefight ploys, and I'm going to take the lead here so we can have them alphabetized. So we've got animate obelisk nodes. So you mentioned at the beginning about moving and there not being a lot. So you use this firefight ploy, which your turn to activate or counteract. Move any number of your obelisk node markers instead.
Nice.
They can move up to 6 inches combined, and distances are always rounded up to the nearest inch. So if you move a marker 1.5, it's treated as moving 2 inches. For example, you could move one marker 6 inches, 3 markers 1 inch, or any combination that doesn't exceed 6 in total.
I like this.
Yeah, you can also move them 0 inches to effectively skip an activation. In any case, your opponent activates as normal afterwards. So you can move them in the strategic phase, and then you can move them again. Yeah. So you can get a double move, and you can really yeet one out there.
And the way these work as well, you just want to make a line in the middle of the board.
Yeah,
so if you're coming towards me,
any shooting coming out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to slow you down. I'm going to nerf you, and I'm going to hit you harder. So that's really good. You can make and it's dynamic.
Yeah.
You probably won't move the one that's furthest forward. So you've got 3 inches the other ones each. So you can make lines.
Yeah. It's a great one.
It's nice.
Do you want to read us through nodal response?
Nodal response. You use this firefight ploy during a friendly Canoptek Circle operative's activation, before or after it performs an action. You can either change one of the strategy ploys you use during this turning point, only pay additional CP if that ploy costs more, or use a strategic ploy now, pay its CP cost as normal. That's awesome.
That's a redo. If you're like,
why would it cost more though?
I don't think any of this...
Unless your leader gives you a freebie or something.
Maybe. Yeah, because you probably have a strategic ploy.
But that's really cool. It's like...
Getting to change to be like, you know what, I needed to run a strategic ploy now that the game has changed.
Yeah.
I'm going to run one.
I needed defice because I knew I was going to get shot in the first turn, but now I don't want that one. I'm going to turn it and get my ceaseless weapons.
Yeah. I mean, they're really interesting. Again, it's quite a big brain one. I like it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very Necron. Okay. Let's go. A solid one. We've got Sacrificial Thrall, which I think as soon as I read it out, you know what it is. So you use this firefight ploy when a friendly Canoptek Circle Geomancer operative is selected as a valid target of a shoot action or to fight against during the fight action. Select one friendly Canoptek Circle Canoptek operative visible to and within 3 inches of that first friendly operative to become the valid target or to be fought against as appropriate instead, even if it normally wouldn't be valid for this. If it's a fight action, treat the other operative as being within the fighting operative's control range for the duration of their action. This ploy has no effect if the shoot action and the ranged weapon has the blast or torrent weapon rule.
Cool.
So we've seen that number of times.
Sir.
Look out, sir.
Look out, sir.
I mean, it's solid and is good use for this team.
Costs
it's thematic.
CP, though.
Yeah, it costs a CP, but you're gonna if you need it, you need it. And I'm guessing when we get into the operatives, you're gonna want to keep that Geomancer alive.
Yeah, this is similar.
He's gonna
we
be
had this discussion about the Battle Clade, and you said to me, "No, you need to keep these guys alive."
Yeah.
Although we've had a few games now, and you don't need to keep them. They keep themselves alive. They are amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Back to this one. Shield Flare.
Shield Flare. Read us through Shield Flare.
You use this firefight ploy when attack dice inflicts normal damage on a friendly Canoptek Circle operative. So it's not straight off the tongue.
No, it's horrible.
If you're ONM, which also isn't.
No, it's also horrible. But it's better than Obelisk Node Matrix.
Yeah, is intervening or that friendly operative is within your ONM, ignore that inflicted damage. Just a scratch. Note your opponent determines intervening, i.e. where on their operative base draws the line. Yeah,
so they can choose a target. So I'm guessing if it's slightly out, you can maybe get a shot that isn't intervening.
Yeah.
But that is, I mean, it's a shame that it's based on the ONM in a way, because other teams just get just a scratch.
It's still nice.
It's still nice, though.
It's a firefight
I think the way that you're playing this team, they'll always have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're playing in poorly.
Yeah.
It's like with your Raveners, and you've got a Ravener nowhere near a tunnel.
Yeah, other
than the Wrecker, who's never near a tunnel, to be fair.
He's out there on his own.
He's out there doing what Wreckers do.
But yeah, so this team, as you can see, is very based around having your ONM intervening at the very least.
I'm doing this. But then again, the ONM, as cool as it is, they do get turned off when someone's next to them. If the enemy's controlling them.
That's only for controlling markers, though. Okay.
So I've just read the rules, and I didn't even realise this when you read them to them, due to me having a smooth brain. So the ONM controls markers. So if it's within 1 inch, and we're playing, I mean, are the rules changing?
There's different missions.
Do you still have the ones where you control the thing by...
Secure is going to be one still, but you have to perform the action, I think.
Wow, you can control them just by having this next to it.
Yeah.
So it's an extra operative.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for the sake of controlling objectives, it's... Yeah.
So the ONM is pretty cool.
It's pretty... you're going to want to keep them on objectives and intervening. Yeah. So it's an interesting one. I guess we're going into the operatives now.
We are.
And we've got quite a meaty operative leading this team in the Geomancer. Do you want to give us his stats?
The Geomancer, he is on a 50 mil base. He's got 3 APL. He's got 6-inch move, 3 up save, 14 wounds. So he's a Space Marine.
Yeah, it would be pretty decent if we weren't just looking at the Space Marines already.
The 50 mil base.
Yeah, I mean, that's chunking.
But they always do have a big base, though, don't they? The leaders. And I don't suppose this guy's going to be moving around the board that much.
I mean, he's got actually he's better shooting than he is fighting. And he's going to be, but this guy's all about the special rules and the magic.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah. He has a page.
He basically has a full-on page. He's basically got 3 special actions that you can do.
So his weapons.
Yeah, let's look at his weapons.
So he's got a gun called the Tremorglaive.
Mm-hmm. So which is his staff, it does everything. He fights, he shoots.
That's his Stargate SG-1.
Yeah, basically.
It's part matter or it's quake.
Yeah.
So part matter is 4 dice, hitting on 3s, 4/5 damage, piercing 1, piercing crits 2.
Yeah, I mean that's
ace.
That's your crack.
Yeah. That's really good. So talk me through that. So piercing 1 means...
It's always going to be piercing 1, but if you get a crit, it's piercing 2. Which is great. I mean, lovely.
That's just great.
Yeah.
So then the the Tremorglaive Quake is 6 dice.
Which has got to be some of the most attack dice you've ever seen. 6.
I love 6 dice.
Yeah.
So we're hitting on 3, so you're probably going to get 4, maybe 5 of these. It's 1/3 damage, which isn't wonderful, but it's got Blast 2-inch, Seek Light, and Stun. So you're using this to be a nuisance.
Yeah, I mean, this on Into the Dark is insane. Because
you have Lethal 5.
And Seek Light basically means if anyone's come forward onto behind a barricade, you can target them.
And we haven't discussed Tomb World yet, but I'm presuming it's going to be with...
I'm presuming you're still going to need light terrain, but yeah.
So this guy's going to be a menace. Mm-hmm. And then he's got a weapon, which is called a Tremorglaive. I don't know if we've talked about this.
Has he got the Tremorglaive? Have we mentioned it before?
Yeah. And he's got a sweep.
So he's brushing away the competition.
Yeah.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s, 4/5.
It's nice.
Severe shock stun. I mean, that's a solid attack. If it was hitting on 3s, that would be a good stat line.
Yeah.
It's only hitting on 4, so you're only getting 2, but you will guarantee get a shock stun. So anyone who fights you will be -1 APL because you've retained a crit guaranteed, and then you will then immediately hit and parry. So it's pretty solid. He's not a slouch.
He's going to be hard to kill.
Mm-hmm. But the main interesting thing about this guy is not his weapon. It is all the special rules he gets. So he does have 3 actions, but before we get to the actions, he does have a Obelix node control special rule. So whenever this operative would perform a mission action, if it requires this operative control an objective marker, you can instead determine control from one of your Obelix node markers. So this is linking up to the fact that what you just said is they control the objectives they're on. So whenever this operative would perform the operate hatch action, you can open or close a hatchway that's access point is within 1 inch of your Obelix node marker instead. Note that you must still fulfill the operate hatch action conditions. So this guy at 3 APL can be doing mission actions on objectives controlled by the objective nodes.
He could bop a point, open a door, and shoot somebody without moving. It's just.
It's solid.
See, that O&M's got so much better because when you first read the rules to me, I thought that they were turned off if someone was stood next to them. So I thought you could shut them down. No. You can't shut them down, and they're ace.
Yeah.
they're just so much fun.
I mean, you can shut down their objective control.
Yeah, but you can't shut them down. They're still going to give you nerfs.
Yeah, they're still great.
So he's got something called Molecular Breach for 1 AP.
Which one? Sorry, you're looking at that one. Yeah, go through his spells. You picked the hardest one first. Go for it.
Oh, wow, I did as well. This is a support action, which means it can be extended by using the equipment.
Yeah.
Select 1 friendly Canoptek Circle operative visible to and within 6 inches of this operative. Alternatively, you can select 1 friendly Canoptek Circle operative visible to this operative and within your O&M matrix. Support doesn't apply to this selection. The next time the selective operative performs an action in which it moves, don't move it. Instead, remove it from the kill zone, set it back up wholly within a distance equal to its move stat, or 3 inch if it was a dash of the original location, measuring the horizontal distance only. In a kill zone that uses close quarters rules, e.g. kill zone Tomb World, this distance can be measured over and through wall terrain.
Insane.
And the operative can be set up on the other side.
Yeah.
Note that it gains no additional distance when performing the charge action. It's fair.
But you can charge through a wall.
Through a wall and a door. It must be set up in a location it can be placed, and unless it's the charge action, it cannot be set up within control range of an enemy operative. This enemy operative cannot perform this action while within control range of an enemy operative. That's amazing.
That's such a good rule. You can basically phase shift someone, molecular breach. You can put him into another room, and then so you can't hide behind walls. You can just put this guy into Volcus, into the dark, and then just shoot someone immediately.
I mean,
great.
I don't know what the distance is in the walls, but if you only had like a 2-inch gap, you could go through 2 walls and put him into...
You just pick him up and put him back on the kill zone.
That's amazing.
That's such a good rule.
Yeah.
That's not it, though. That is not it. We've got 2 more rules.
Oh.
Do you want to read us Geomantic Disturbance?
Why not? This is a 1 AP action. Select a point on a terrain feature. That point must be visible to... Oh, hang on a second, just before I do that. I was just checking to see if you had to be able to see where you placed them. You don't.
No.
Sorry, start again. Start again.
I'm leaving all this in.
Russ is a homo.
I'm leaving all this in.
Little message for future Russ. Yeah. You suck. Penis.
Start again.
Just start sucking penis, Russ.
Start again.
Geomantic disturbance. Select a point on a terrain feature that must be visible to within 8 inches of this operative. Separately roll 2d6 for each operative within 2 inches of that point. If that result is higher, then the operative's remaining wounds inflict damage on it equal to the difference. Wow. That's pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. So you've got a blast.
Yeah, basically just boom, select a point. It's got to be visible, so you can't do that behind a wall, but sadly.
That's still a blast.
But that's still lovely. Yeah, it's still a great blast.
Let's say you've got some guys who are down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
You've got a good chance of finishing them off.
Yeah, it has to be on a terrain feature. So that's the only thing. It's not just quite a... But you could just select a wall. But like if people are out in the open, but there's so much terrain, you can be like, that bit blows up.
So if he... does he have to be able to see the enemies? Because let's say you're standing behind a wall. I can't see you.
No, just have to... The point has to be visible.
But I can see the wall.
Yeah.
So would the argument then be with the TL... Yeah, but it's on that side of the wall, not this side of the wall.
No, you select within 2 inches of that terrain. So you're basically blowing up.
So you can just shoot people hiding behind walls?
Yeah.
As long as you can see them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the only thing has to be a terrain thing.
Within 8 inches as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's not limit. It's not a turn 1 strike, which is why it's good.
No, but it's a turn 2.
Yeah, it's a turn 2 death. And the last one we've got is Canoptek Control. So I'll read this one. This is another support action. You select one friendly Canoptek Circle Canoptek operative visible to and within 6 of this operative. And again, alternatively, you can select one operative that's visible to this operative and within your ONM. Support doesn't apply to this selection. That selected operative can immediately perform a 1 AP action for free. It cannot move more than 2 inches during that activation. So this operative cannot be performed, operative cannot perform this action while within control range of an enemy operative. So that is basically the Battleclade operative. You can basically perform a free action. It can only move 2 inches if it's a move action, but you can force someone to shoot. So for example, you could molecular breach someone through a wall, assuming it's still visible. So you could like move him around a corner, assuming he's still visible to you and within 6, or if it's on your node invisible to you, you can then make him shoot immediately. So it's a great little move to be like, boom.
It's more likely he's going to be on your node than visible, isn't it?
Well, it still needs to be visible.
Visible to and
on the node.
Yeah.
But it's still a way of being like, okay, move him up onto a vantage point to be able to shoot, because you can do vertical any distance. So you can be like, boom, accurate 2, shoot someone.
That's a nice touch, yeah.
But yeah, I think they're all solid. They're great They're great little spells.
See, when I read that, I thought he's just going to be doing mission actions. He's just going to be bopping things. But I didn't think the Battleclade, you can do a shoot.
Yeah. And
then in his next turn, if he doesn't get killed back, he's shooting again.
Exactly.
It's
a lovely little way of doing it. And then there's not a lot of operatives on this team. I guess we'll go straight into the tomb crawlers.
I was confused for a second why it keeps saying Canoptek Circle and then it says Canoptek again, because the data cards, I suppose they do say Canoptek on them. It's just the Geomancer. So it's like saying he can't do this to himself.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of things that are just, you can only use one like friendly Canoptek Circle operative for the molecular breach, but potentially you could use yourself, because you're visible to yourself.
It doesn't say Canoptek on it. He can move himself through walls, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But the other ones, the Canoptek Control has to be a Canoptek,
which he
can't
give himself a free shot.
But he potentially looks like he can move himself through a wall.
That's pretty cool.
If you want to.
Well, you might want to.
Oh yeah, and then you can, but you can't make yourself shoot. But you could just shoot, couldn't you? Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can obviously make yourself shoot. It's just a shoot.
Can you imagine? Like, I don't know if they're still going to have it, but that mission where you can pick up the point and run away.
Yeah,
you can pick up the point.
They don't have it, but it would be a good one.
And then phase through a wall. That'd be pretty awesome. Right, next is my favourite model.
The tomb crawlers. You love them. Give us the stat line, because it's quite a beefy one.
That nice.
No.
So it's 2 APL, 5-inch movement, free up save and 21 wounds.
21 wounds.
This is a tank.
It's a big old tank.
And the gun that's on his back is amazing.
So you can only have one trans-dimensional isolator. So you're probably going to be running one with one of them and one with the twin Gauze Reapers.
This is similar to the Battleclade then, isn't it? Where you get one really good weapon and one weapon that's good.
But, I mean, we'll get into it, but that dimensional banishment rule is amazing on the trans-dimensional isolator.
So the first weapon is a twin Gauze Reapers, and you've got 2 options, focused and sweeping. So I'm presuming this is a heavy bolter?
Basically, yes.
5 on 4s, 4/5 piercing, 1 severe.
Yeah, heavy bolter with severe. And then the other one is...
Severe is obviously where you get a crit as long as you get a hit.
Yeah.
But hitting on 4s, it's not easy.
But you will have accurate 2 if you're on your thingy, and you will be AP3 as well.
AP3?
So you get +1 to your APL stat if you're on your node, and you'd also get accurate 2.
Oh, of course you would, yeah. Then the twin Gaze Reapers on sweeping mode is same again, it's just lose a dice. 4 attacks, on 4s, 4/5, piercing, 1 severe, but you get torrent 1.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's nice. You don't use it often.
Yeah.
Because people don't tend to cluster when you tell them at the start of the game, I've got torrent.
Bear in mind.
But it can happen.
Yeah. But
the other
gun.
Trans-dimensional isolator.
It's the profile itself is solid, very solid. So
5
it's got
on
a hell of a
4s,
rule.
5/6.
It's very solid. But it's got dimensional banishment. Now this rule is so fun. I'm going to read this one out. So
it must be fun if he's not letting me read.
I'm going to say,
I want this.
I get this one.
This is my book.
So, after this operative uses this weapon, if you inflicted damage or retained, bear in mind retained, any critical successes.
Doesn't have to hit them.
Doesn't have to hit. You just have to. If the target wasn't incapacitated, roll 2d6. If the result is higher than the target's remaining wounds, the target is incapacitated.
Wow. That's ace.
Yeah, you could one-shot almost any operative in the game with
remaining wounds.
Yeah.
So you could kill a Space Marine.
Yeah, in one shot, 1 round of shooting.
I mean, you have to be very lucky.
Even if you only inflicted 6 damage.
Yeah, and rolled 2d6.
Yeah.
You're killing one of the Death Watch.
Exactly. It's just a fun rule.
That is so cool.
It's a cool rule. So
I'd roll Snake Eyes every time.
But without fail.
Still.
But they do also have melee weapon, 4 attacks, hitting on 4, and it's 4/4. It's respectable damage. But that dimensional banishment is insane.
That's so funny. The claws damage. That's basically what we wanted him to give the Gravis.
Yeah. 4/4 basically. Yeah. Literally that. Yeah. It does have 2 other rules.
Yeah, he's got rules.
Yeah, Weapon Sentinel, which is kind of what you expected. If you're, whenever your opponent is selecting a valid target, if this operative has a conceal order, it cannot use light terrain for cover. While this allows the operative to be targeted, assuming it's visible, it doesn't remove its cover save.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. It's also got Steadfast, if you want to read that one.
When determining control of a marker, you can treat this operative's APL stat as 3. If you do, this takes precedence over all other rules, meaning any changes to its APL stat are ignored.
So, I mean, you do get +1 APL if you're on your node, but it doesn't make a difference. This guy, for objective control, is always 3 APL, basically.
Yeah.
Even if you've reduced its APL. So, I mean, that is a solid... I mean, it's a shame that they're 5-inch movement, but as we've just discussed, you could phase this guy through a wall if you wanted to. You can translocate this dude.
Does he have... oh my word, I just thought if you could phase him through a wall and then make him fire, and then he gets to do it again.
Yeah.
And you ain't killing him. He's got 21 wounds.
No.
And he's saving on a 3.
Yeah. The only thing that's killing this guy is the 4 attacks.
Yeah.
The hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
But I think you take accurate too.
Have they got anything for helping the fighting though?
Not for the combat, no. But you don't want to be fighting with these guys. You want to be shooting.
These guys are struggling with fighting, aren't they?
Yeah, the whole thing is combat.
Kind of thinking Goremongers are going to eat the lunch.
Yeah.
It's going to be a trouble. But then again, you can kill them. You can
they do have some tricks going up their sleeves.
Okay, that's cool.
But it's not as good.
Yeah, you imagine you phase this guy through a wall. You do that 5-6 shot. You take the accurate 2. So 2 of them are hitting. And then you just got 3 dice hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
And then if you don't kill him, You're rolling 2d6.
And if you retain out of those 3, I think you always take accurate 2, assuming you've got the node, and then you roll, like you say, the other 3, hitting on 4s, maybe you get 1 extra hit. If that's a crit, you're guaranteed going to be rolling on this.
Yeah. You do want to be causing some damage against someone tasty, though.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to move this guy through a wall to kill a Navis.
Yeah. The thing is, you want this guy to be shooting on your node, so he's ceaseless.
Yeah.
And then ceaseless and maybe, So Mark wants us to make a special note that the guy,
he's a big boy.
The tomb crawler also has a 50mm base.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's important to Mark. It's important to no one else, but it's important
I like people to know.
And they want to know.
They do want to know. Okay,
so next up, we've got, I'm not really sure about the name, Macro Site Accelerator. All of them are now called macro sites. We've got Accelerator, the Reanimator, and the Warrior.
Well, macro site's a keyword as well, so it must be something.
But whatever.
So this is only an itty bitty guy. He's 28mm base.
28. You love saying it, but he's 2 APL.
I can't say it, but I love it.
2 APL, 7-inch movement, so very fast. 4 up save, which is solid. 7 wounds, which is not so good.
It's not great.
But this guy isn't one for combat. So, well, you say that. It's got a spark ranged weapon.
It doesn't look like he's anything for anything.
No, this guy's a support piece. So it's 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, 2-3, which is horrendous. Range 4, piercing 1 though, which is not too bad.
Range 4 is awful.
Claws and spark, which is 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, which is terrible. 3-4, lethal 5 stun, which is not too bad.
Pretty
good. But this main guy is because he's got 2 special rules. You're going to be using his APL to do one of these 2 things most of the time, I think. Mm-hmm. So you've got overcharge, which is basically any Canoptek operative, so not the boss, visible to and within 3 inches of this operative. Alternative, this operative is within your node matrix, and you can select 1 other friendly operative within your ONM. Until the end of that selected operative next activation, add 1 to its APL stat. So it's your classic comms, but with 3 inches of range. And then it's got
unlimited range if you're within the ONM.
Well, yeah. This operative can't perform it while within range of an enemy operative, but you want to keep this guy away from enemy operatives. And he's got cranial overload. So in the scenario where you are being confronted by enemy operatives, you select 1 within 3 inches of this operative. Alternatively, and again, if this operative is within your ONM, you select 1 enemy operative within your ONM until the end of that enemy's next activation, subtract 1 from his APL stat.
Nice.
So he's your classic moving around of your APL. You can't do it while within combat as well. So basically shutting this guy down is if you charge him. But I mean, as you said before, any melee team charging this guy is going to absolutely eat his lunch.
Oh, he's got 7-inch movement though.
You should be trying to keep him out.
Should not be getting charged.
Yeah. But the next operative is your classic Necron operative, as you might imagine. Do you want to read us out the stats for the Reanimator? Okie
dokie. He's got 2 APL. He's 7-inch movement, saves on a 4, and he's got 7 wounds and a 28mm base.
The 28mm, yes. The 28mm base.
He can fit through tiny spaces.
He can. Not 25, but 28.
Oh, 25 is little.
25 is the littlest.
Yeah. And this guy's little. He should be on 25. I'm going to complain.
Give him a call. I'm not happy. Number?
James
Worship, direct line. Got the direct line to James, but he's got some decent. Well, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have decent stats.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think we've been spoiled because this is decent stats. It's just terrible. So 4 attacks for the atomizer beam. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, 3-4, range 6, lethal 5.
It's great.
It's okay.
Last season that would have been
last season that's amazing. Claws and tail, 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, 3-4. I mean, it's
a bolter.
It's not good though, hitting on 4s.
No.
But this guy's your Reanimator, as you probably quite rightfully think. He's not for doing fighting or shooting. So he does have the Reanimate rule. So once per turning point, when another friendly Canoptek Circle operative would be removed from the kill zone as incapacitated, if that operative is visible to and within 6 of this operative, or And again, this is a standard rule. If this and that operative are within your ONM, you can use this rule, provided neither this nor that operative is within control range of an enemy operative. If you do, not for melee. If you do, that friendly operative isn't incapacitated and has 1 wound remaining, and that friendly operative can then immediately perform a free dash. If this rule was used during the friendly operative's activation, that activation ends, and you cannot use this rule if this operative is incapacitated. So it's your standard medic.
Yep.
And he's got, as you might imagine, a standing medic heal. So he's got Nanoscarab Beam, which is a 1 APA action. You select one friendly Canoptek Circle operative visible to and within 6 of this operative. Alternatively, if this operative is within your ONM, you can select one other friendly Canoptek Circle operative within your ONM. The selective operative regains 3 D3 lost wounds. So this is kind of
3 wounds then.
For you it is, yeah. But that's a hell of a beefy 3D3.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
I think that's the highest we've ever seen. It cannot be an operative that the reanimate rule was used on during this turning point. And again, it can't be used during if it's within control range of an enemy.
That's your standard medic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your standard medic.
What's cool about him is he's got the range.
He's got the range of the ONM.
Yeah. Which is really good. And his gun's okay, lethal 5.
Yeah, I mean, you're not using for that. This guy is basically want to be on your nose.
Nice. And if someone does go for him,
he's got some bite.
He's got something. Not like the accelerator. He's kind of screwed.
He's kind of screwed. But you do also have 3 of these macrosite warriors. So it's exactly the same profile. So it's not a sterling profile. But you do have some choices here.
They're fast.
They are fast, yeah. You've got some choices in your guns. You can either have a Gauss Scalpel or a Tesla Caster.
Is it Gauss or Gauss?
Gauss. It's meant to rhyme with house.
Oh.
Apparently.
Like a northeast house or northwest house?
Northwest.
Gauss.
House Gauss, not whose goose.
Whose goose?
Whose goose is this goose? Whose keys are these keys?
Gauss Scalpel.
Yep.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Rough.
3-4. Piercing 1.
Solid.
So it's a decent gun.
Yeah. Again, if you're on your node matrix, bear in mind you're accurate 2.
Accurate 2.
So you're going to want to take it. Yeah. And potentially ceaseless, yeah. So you want to be taking that.
Was that the CP, the ceaseless?
Ceaseless is CP, yeah.
Yeah, but you'd pay it.
Yeah. Or you got the Tesla Caster.
Okay. So the Tesla Caster's got 2 options, focused and living lightning. Mm-hmm. 5 attacks for both of them. Well, it's all the same. 5 attacks, hitting on 4s, 2-3. But if you go living lightning, you get blast 2.
It's lovely. I mean, it's not blast 1, it's blast 2.
I mean, why don't you just have blast 2 all the time?
Yeah, no real reason.
I don't really get that. Because normally you'd lose a dice.
Yeah, you normally use dice. It feels like that's maybe, I don't know.
Yep, claws and tail for fighting. He's got 4 dice, hitting on 4s, 3-4 damage. It's actually decent. It's just the hitting on 4s that's
but it's blatantly set up for a shooting team, because the hitting on 4s in combat is telling you this team is not a combat team.
And it's hitting on 4s and shooting.
Well, yeah, but you get accurate 2.
That's true.
If you got accurate 2 in combat, you'd maybe take it. But it does have some interesting rules. So it's got aggressive defense. So if this operative is incapacitated by an enemy operative within 2 inches of it, so, combat, roll 1d3 on a 2+, inflict damage on that enemy operative equal to the result.
Oh, and so you could get like a cheeky 6?
No, 3. D3. So it's a maximum 3.
Cheeky 3.
Yeah.
So you're never doing 1. No, you are, because it's 2+.
Yeah.
You're always doing damage to somebody if they kill you in melee.
No, on a 1 you don't. Yeah.
So I'm never...
Well, within 2 inches, so it could also be shooting, but yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's also got expendable constructs. So this is where
just a rule, isn't it?
Yeah, these are just rules. So this operative is ignored for your opponent's kill elimination.
Oh, that's brutal.
When it's incapacitated and when determining your starting number of operatives. It's also ignored for victory conditions that require operatives to escape, survive, or be incapacitated.
Yeah.
If it escapes, survives, is incapacitated, determining how many operatives must escape, survive, be incapacitated. So it's basically it's expendable.
Yeah.
But this is the rule that you were thinking of, and I think this is the fun one, a ceaseless scuttling.
Yep.
So as a strategic gambit, in each turning point after the first, if you have less than 3 non-incapacitated friendly Canoptek Circle warrior operatives, you can set up another one ready and with a conceal order wholly within your drop zone. You can select its weapon option as normal.
So your drop zone is the 6 inch or the 3 inch?
Yeah. It's not your drop zone edge. It's just wholly within your drop zone. So your deployment zone originally.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be pretty far back.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you've got range of shooting.
His gun's not got a limit on the
I
range.
was going to say, but this is your this is the scuttling hordes. You've always got operatives.
This is actually really cool
fun.
because if they've killed him, and I'm feeling really happy with myself, but I've got a couple guys within 2 inches of each other. You just set him up and then do a big blast shot. It's only 2-3, but it's 5 dice.
I was going to say it's 5 dice. I mean,
if you got accurate 2 as well,
that's a super fun little.
So how many is this kill up for then? 1, 2,
5.
3. It's 5.
5 out of 5. It's the same as the Death Watch in that it's a 5 operative team.
Yeah.
It feels like more because obviously you get 8 operatives, but technically it's a 5 operative team.
Does can the medic pick these guys up as well, the warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you might not want to waste it. You're probably going to keeping the guy right next to the Geomancer.
Yeah, or the Tomb Crawler with the Dimensional Banishment.
Yeah.
You don't want him dying.
I think you keep one warrior always within 3 inches, and then you also take one
for the lookout
cert, and then you're also taking the medic within 3 inches so that you can pick them up. I think that's probably how you're going to run it.
So then when the wreck crew come at you with that rocket launcher with 6 dice, blast 3.
Yeah, you're going to have to be... Yeah, it's an interesting choice, yeah. Well, blast wouldn't work anyway for lookout, sir.
Oh.
But, yes. But we also have...
But it would work if you wouldn't be able to do the lookout, sir, and you'd get to shoot them all.
Well, yeah.
If you can take the shot.
Well, I think... Well, yeah, for them, you obviously wouldn't do that, would you?
You wouldn't, if you was the enemy.
So... You've got faction equipment, awakened Obelix nodes. So after revealing this equipment, roll 1d3. You can use the animate Obelix mode firefight ploy for 0 CP a number of times equal to the result. That's great.
Yeah.
Auto take. Because the entire game...
Just to remind us...
The Obelix node one is when you can move 6 inches.
Yeah. So you can really move these up the board.
Yeah, I mean, for the fact that the entire team is based around these nodes, anything that helps you manipulate where they are, auto take. Speaking of, the next equipment they've got is the Matrix Manipulator, which means once per battle, during a friendly Canoptek Circle operative's activation or counteraction, you can use this rule. If you do, until the end of that activation counteraction, a friendly Canoptek Circle Geomancer operative is treated as your 4th Obelix node marker. So you can basically extend the range using him.
Using the boss man.
If he's within 6 inches of another one. So you can position him and someone's like, wow, you're way out. You're not on your node at all. Bing, he's now a node. I mean, I think you take it as well.
So he's always in the node if he's within...
Well, yeah, he's the node. He's within it.
That's pretty cool.
So that's a solid one as well. He's getting ceaseless shooting. He extends the range of ceaseless shooting. I mean, solid. You've got your classic nano scarab caskets.
Well, everyone knows that.
Yeah, I say that like it's a thing.
Like it's a thing. Like everyone knows
like
about
it's ever existed in its life before.
Yeah.
So whenever a friendly Canoptek Circle operative is activated, it regains D3 lost wounds.
That's great.
I mean, that's an auto take.
So if you come up on 1, you could come up on 4.
That is the fact that it's your leader as well. Auto take.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd never not take that. When it's activated, auto take, 100%. And then the last one is Phase Shifter. You can read this one if you want.
I was confused then for a second. I thought this was when you got reanimated. I didn't realise this was every time.
No, it's the same as the Wreckers when they got that amped up.
Every time you're activated.
But it's for free.
You get D3 lost wounds.
Yeah.
You ain't killing these guys.
Yeah. Good. 21 wounds.
Good.
What, plus D3 3 turns in a row?
3 times, yeah. So minimum 24 wounds.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Yeah, maximum 30 wounds.
Yeah.
It's a lot to shoot through.
It's a lot to shoot through.
And 3 up save as well. You've got to fight those guys.
Yeah.
The final one.
Phase Shifter.
Phase Shifter. Once per turning point, when an operative is shooting a friendly Canoptek Circle Geomancer operative, so just the boss man, at the start of the roll defense dice step, you can use this rule. If you do, worsen the X of the piercing weapon rule by 1, if any, until the end of that sequence, noting that piercing 1 would therefore be ignored.
I mean, it's going to be depending on your team. I don't think there's any teams that have no piercing. This is the only one that I'd be tempted to lose if you needed something else.
Yeah.
Because you've got.
It's too well.
Yeah.
We're going to be needing barricades.
Yeah, but that's great. I mean, it's great to be able to say, I've got something that means, again, it's another way of keeping your Geomancer alive. It's solid. Getting rid of piercing, if their team's got a lot of piercing or they've got ways to shoot you and you can't stop it, solid. I think it's great.
I don't think they're as big brains as I thought they were going to be.
Well, that's good.
They seem okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because, again, you've got less operatives than you maybe feel like you have because you've only got technically 5. And quite a lot of the operatives are similar. I think the main...
Is it 5? Because if you kill two of the warriors...
8, yeah, they're back again.
Or is it all the warriors? They have to die before that comes back?
No, if you've got less than 3.
Oh, Jesus. So as soon as you lose 1, he comes back alive. He's at the start of the board.
I mean... I really like them as a team. I think they're an absolutely class team.
I think they look brilliant too.
Yeah, they look cool as well. It's different to the other team because the other team's the Warriors. Yeah, it's a really cool team. Really love them.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. It'd be good if you could put like there's a base thing here, like because you get bits of terrain in the box set too. I'm presuming. They got a teleport pad which has got some really bright green bits, but really nice. Put some LEDs in there.
It does look. Oh yeah, it is cool. But yeah, I mean, the team is the polar opposite of the Death Watch, in that you get no choices. Which in a way is going to be helpful for your opponents and you because you learn the team. They're quite similar in terms of stat lines, but I think they've got some absolutely atrocious tricks that are going to be fun to play. Like teleporting someone and then shooting with someone it feels like a classic Necron trick.
Yeah.
So your opponents can expect it, but it's still solid.
Too far because he's only got a short range for it, so it doesn't feel awful.
No. I mean, but and then you have to be visible, so you can't move someone just behind a wall into the dark and then immediately shoot. So you've got some chance to react. But if you're playing into elites and they've expended a room and you just pop someone in there and you're like, well, I can't do anything now.
Yeah.
Solid. It's so fun. It's such a fun rule.
Yeah. And then he just rocks up, fires his gun at you with accurate 2. And then if he doesn't kill you, he rolls 2d6.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's so fun. It's so fun. I hope that doesn't get nerfed because it's so fun. I think you can only take 1, so I don't think it'll get nerfed.
We can't get nerfed.
It's too fun.
Well, look what they've done with Hieratech. They should have nerfed them.
Yeah. Well, they tried to. They keep trying, don't they?
Well, we've had this conversation before. Yeah, you can't nerf them because if you do, you kill them.
Yeah, I was going to say they are the big bad as well. And yeah, I think this team feels like they're going to get a melee buff a few tournaments down the line because I think they're so bad in melee that's going to become an issue because I don't think there's a single game where you're not going to be able to reach melee.
Yeah, but you let them have melee with your warriors.
They're not great melee.
But then they come back alive.
I know, but even that still. I mean, that's great. That does help, but yeah, I guess you're going to be chipping down.
You could be a real pain with it as well. You could reanimate him, the warrior who just died. He comes back with 1 wound. Then he has to be killed again.
Yeah.
And then he comes back again.
He comes back again anyway, yeah.
Which is pretty sweet. I mean, you could kill all the warriors in 1 turning point and then they will only come back with 1 the next turning point. But it's going to be a challenge, especially with the movement.
Yeah.
They're a fun team.
I love them. I think they're really cool. I think it's going to be an interesting team. Like you say, actually, reading through, I don't think they're as big brain as I thought they were either.
No, we've talked about it and read it several times. We've done both of these teams now. Which team are you preferring?
Personally, to try,
yes,
I want to try the Necrons more.
Yeah, me too.
I think the Death Watch are going to be an easier team to play, but I think I'm ready for a team that's a little bit complicated and funky, and I think that's going to be there, but not massively out there.
No,
I think this team's like a nice jumping on point for crazy shenanigans and like a really powerful overlord character. I think he's going to be a really
on
like
50
fun.
mil base.
Yeah. I think he's going to be real fun.
He is fun. He's got great rules.
Yeah.
But his rules aren't I don't feel they're overly oppressive.
No.
They're strong.
No, I don't think it's like it used to be. I don't think you can't shoot through other operatives. You can't put someone behind your enemy lines almost turn one.
Who do you think wins between Heretic and these?
Probably Heretic.
Yeah, they're a very strong team.
But it's interesting that they've not gone the melee route with any of the Necron teams. Because Necron have the flayed ones. They have Wraiths. They have operatives that are some of the best combat units in the game in 40k.
I mean, this will have been a conversation that was had in the boardroom.
Do we go melee? Because they can go melee. They just haven't done it.
Do we be strong?
Oh, yeah, I mean, but no, I mean, like, if you could have the
flayed one attack, you just die, don't you? Can you survive a flayed one attack?
You know what? It'd be cool to do a Ravenous team as just Wraiths.
Yeah,
because it works in the same. Instead of the Ravener tunnel, just have they just phase in.
Yeah, it'd be quite fun.
Yeah,
that's one for you to do.
That's one for me to do.
Down the line. Chris.
Chris will get it done
faster than you will.
He will, yeah, damn right he will. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is a solid team, really good team.
And we got another in the dark style kill zone.
Yeah,
which is fun. It's going to be a lot of painting. Have you put them together
man
yet?
alive, it's going to be a lot of pain.
Do they fit together well, or is it a little bit like the other one?
It's a different style. They fit together in a different way. It's like it's not a slot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not...
is it easier?
It's interesting. I haven't fully assembled them yet, so I need to do that to fully understand if it's better or not.
So this is why we have different brains.
Yeah.
It would be one of the first things I do.
Well, I've started building them. I just haven't played around with it yet. But yeah, it looks good. It looks like it fits in, but it's not. It's slightly different, which is interesting. I don't know why they decided to change the way it fits together, unless there was a lot of complaints about it last time.
Yeah, I've heard complaints.
Yeah.
What about painting? How do you feel that's going to be for the terrain?
Difficult. Just because it's by the design, it's two separate. It's like ruins that are falling away to reveal Necron ruins, which means you've almost got to paint them two different colors, which is difficult.
You're not just going to get a rattle cannon.
You can't just rattle cannon.
No.
Which is a shame. And some of them have got Necrons built into the wall. It's like, for a painter's hobby, it's a real cool thing. A dream. But for someone who wants to play the game with a painted, someone like me who's trying to do a battle report on it, it is a nightmare. It's a lot of stuff.
Because when I was down the shop, that guy who made is Into the Dark. He's
It's so he's gonna love it.
Ever seen? He's gonna love it.
He's gonna love it.
I hope he buys it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, and the other guy at the shop as well that loves to paint. He'll do a really good job of it too.
Yeah. I mean, they'll over at Tabletop Republic.
Yeah, Lancaster,
yeah.
You get some people like me that just like to rattle cannon and then that's it, we're going to play with this now.
Yeah, me too. As demonstrated by your rattle canned Volkers. Mine too.
Yeah, I rattle canned it.
Yeah, well, you rattle both.
You owe me one because I painted your terrain.
That feels... I taught you the game.
Didn't paint it well.
Does that count?
No.
That doesn't count anymore. I can't rest on those laurels.
Just in coffee alone. I've paid that debt.
You've paid that debt.
Plus, you owe me because you taught me this game and you've seen how I play.
I didn't teach you how to roll dice.
You should feel shame.
You didn't teach you how to roll dice, sir. That was all you. But yeah.
Well, I like him.
Yeah, I think it's a solid team.
I'm sticking with my original thing. I want to play this team.
Yeah.
I want to play with Death Watch too.
I think Necron's going to be... Well, when we play, I'll let you pick who you want to play and then I'll play the other. But I think I might try and get to grips with Necrons as well because I think it's going to be a fun team. Yeah. But I'll happily go into Necrons if you want to give them a shot.
Yeah.
Because I think it'll be a fun team.
We'll give them a go.
Yeah.
So then we'll bring this one to a close.
Yeah.
But I think I want to make another one for the terrain.
Yeah.
And the rules.
Maybe we could do...
Do we have the rules for... Can we talk about the tomb? Is it all in this book?
Yeah, it's all in there. We'll do another one about the tomb world.
So we'll have to do another one.
Yeah.
And just discussing the rules, what we can do, what we can expect.
Maybe we can tie that in with the TAC Ops, the new TAC Ops coming.
Yeah, we can do.
Because that might... The rules on their own for Tomb World might not be that long, but we can cover the rules and the new TAC Ops in one, maybe.
Yeah, or even if it is a shorter one.
We can do short ones.
It's a shorter one.
Hey, some people like the short ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, on that bombshell, that some people like short ones,
Yeah.
Russ is looking extremely happy with himself.
Size does not always count, mate. Length, duration, this is not considered
It's all about
good
skill and motion.
Yeah, it's the motion of the ocean, not the boat that rocks the waves.
Well, as always, I've been Mark.
And I have always been in Mark's shadow. I am Russ.
Russ Stalker.
Russ Stalker. The Russ Stalker.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Until next time.
Catch you in the next one.